Today I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I thought I'd do a small park challenge. So on the screen you can see a 15 by 15 box, and my challenge was to build a park in this space. This has been done multiple times by multiple YouTubers, and I thought I'd give this a go and spice up the What If series just a little bit. I'd like to think I've done really well with this challenge. I managed to fit 3 coasters, a handful of flat rides, plenty of toilets and staff facilities all in this space, which was no easy feat, let me tell you this. I spent hours on this, and I can tell you the different processes I went through. The first coaster I built, you can see that so much time and effort was put into it. By the time I got to the third one, you could see I was just desperate to cram it into the space. I shall stop waffling and show you the park. So here we enter the park under the brake run of the little spinning coaster that I built, and as you can see, we've got plenty of foliage around just to sort of take off the contrast. Something I was really proud of, I managed to get in these 2 flat rides quite close together with toilets and a staff building opposite near that drop tower. I'd like to think this is the central hub of the park, and obviously there is a main footpath that runs all the way around the edge, and this was kind of my starting point on where to build the first coaster, which you can see is the black with purple track. I did mention this is the coaster I put the most effort into, so I'm going to let you decide. Let me know what you think of this coaster with this POV. So that is the first coaster of the park. None of these coasters have names or theming, because I wanted to keep them as simple as possible. And of course, the only downside with these rides is they all only feature one train, because I've tried to make the stations as small as possible to fit them all in the park. Like I've already mentioned, there is an array of flat rides like a carousel, drop tower, and all of these are coming up on your screen now. I've gone for a very similar theme with all of them, with black and then picking a certain color, and as you can see there is one coaster behind that looks very similar to the Smiler and has a very similar color scheme, but is lacking a lot of supports because I'm not very good at building custom supports, and I was feeling a little bit lazy, and I kind of wanted to get this challenge done as quickly as possible. On to the next coaster, and this one I was really struggling with what design to go for, so I went with this one, and it's such a wacky design that guests won't even ride it, so I've had to put the test run on just to show you the POV, so please enjoy. I don't think that POV really showcases the ride, so here is an overview of the ride. You can see it there in the red track. Time to move on to the coaster behind it, the third and final coaster in this build, and this one is probably the most impressive and has the most capacity, even with just one car, so please enjoy the POV. So that is my small park build. If you think you could do any better and fit even more rides into this space, give it a go yourself. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next challenge.